So what we know right now is that Swerve is picking, I know you're going to like the Siren, Tamatonga. Do we know who Hangman has selected for Swerve at this point? The mystery. So who do we think Hangman should pick for Swerve? I want Keith Lee. I think that would be like the match. Is Keith Lee. Bring that out and make it happen. I don't know if it can happen, right? But that's like the one. We were supposed to get it and we didn't get it.
Got the Dustin.
So I don't know. What do you think, Siren? If it's not Keith Lee, who would it be? He could call one of his cowboy friends. You know, his cowboy. They've kind of teased this faction being set up, right?
Moxley.
Moxley's
you know
good.
what?
Yeah,
I would pick Moxley.
That's a good choice.
Violence, and the guy just wants to fight. There's really, like...
If you can pick one person on the AEW roster to go just fuck someone up, who's your pick? Like, let's not even think like Hangman. Just think practically. Is it Jon Moxley or is it someone else?
I think I could see this because it keeps it in the storyline that it could be Hook, and it could be like, how about a submission match with Hook? Keeps it in the storyline that because he's there with Joe, they all want to get to Joe.
Yeah.
Like, it still keeps them there, right?
As time will tell, I'm excited to find out who it's going to be. Yeah, I wanted to talk about the cage match on Collision between House of Black and FTR and Daniel Garcia because a lot of people kind of missed it. There was this big Royal Rumble going on, right? And so I think we had all-time low numbers of people watching Collision. But I want to urge people to go out and watch this match because it's one of the best cage matches. And definitely one of the best House of Black and FTR matches that we've seen. It's 25 minutes long, with commercial breaks in there, but it's a pretty epic match. It's a pay-per-view quality. I don't know. Let's talk about the build. So they start off early on the show, and we see that Garcia's been beat up backstage. Right?
Yes.
He's bloodied backstage. So they don't know they don't know if he's going to be ready to wrestle or not ready to wrestle. So they call in Mark Briscoe. Mark Briscoe comes up and says, hey, I spilled blood with you guys. I can get in that cage and do my thing. Let me help you out. And so that's what they go forward with. However, House of Black attacks the three of them on the ramp. And they have this huge fight on the ramp. They're throwing each other. Before anyone gets into the cage, there's like a good 5-minute wrestling match on the outside until Daniel Garcia runs down, his head all taped up, right?
Really well with it. It was very, very much like good suspense. Cash actually, the table spot that Cash took, I was shocked. I was like, I can't believe that he took that.
Well, there were no crash pads here, just a bunch of big dudes.
That's very true. There were so many dudes, though. That's a lot of man meat to land on.
It is a lot of man meat, that's for sure.
Dax ends up delivering like a suplex on Brody King as they're like almost to the top of the cage, which is insane.
I had like a panic attack. I was like, all right.
There's no one to catch him on. No one's going to catch Brody King.
No, there's gotta land. Yeah.
Stop what you're doing, baby, and follow Mr. Hargrave from parts unknown, if you will, baby.
I've seen the demon's face.
Mark joined one half of private party, say what up to the grave diggers, and keep doing your thing.
On my knees in praise of the horrible things that took her away.
Watch another video or be cursed.